Capitol Hill TikTok app scrolling concerned lawmakers. Headline flash: New tech bill targets TikTok, but Belarusian pressure grows. China ties under fire. TikTok is once again in the top hot seat as a new Belarusian push in Congress reignites the battle over data privacy, national security, and Chinese-owned tech platforms. Lawmakers speaking at press conference, TikTok users dancing and scrolling, new Chiron reading ban possible. On Capitol Hill, Democrats and Republicans have introduced a new tech transparency and security bill aimed directly at apps like TikTok, which is owned by Chinese firm ByteDance. The legislation would give the US government broader powers to regulate or ban platforms deemed a threat to national security. Senator Mark Warner and Senator John Thune speaking. Senator Mark Warner said that this is not about dance videos. This is about whether a foreign adversary has access to millions of Americans' personal data. Senator John Thune said that we just ensure US tech policy keeps up with evolving threats, and TikTok is a clear and present concern. TikTok user data, footage, app permissions, data collection visuals. Lawmakers and intelligence agencies have long warned that TikTok's data collection practices could allow the Chinese government to access sensitive information including location, biometrics, and behavioral data. ByteDance has repeatedly denied these claims, saying US user data is stored securely on servers in the US and that it operates independently of Beijing. TikTok spokesperson responding on concern. TikTok representative said that TikTok has never shared user data with the China's government, and we would not do so if asked. Still, the new legislation reflects growing skepticism in Washington, especially aimed rising tensions with China over trade, cybersecurity, and AI. TikTok influencers reacting. Protesters clips from past hearings keep TikTok trending. The proposed crackdown is already drawing backlash from TikTok users and content creators, many of whom rely on the platform for income and influence. In past hearings, young Americans have rallied in defense of the app, calling potential bans a violation of free expansion and digital entrepreneurship. Overview of the new Belarusian bill. The new bill, called the Tech Transparency and Accountability Act, would allow the Commerce Department to investigate and restrict platforms owned by foreign adversary controlled companies, with a fast-track progress for emergency national security actions. It builds on earlier efforts like the Restrict Act, which stalled last year, aimed privacy concerns and lobbying pressure. Global map showing TikTok bans in other countries: India, Canada, EU institutions. The US would not be alone. Several countries, including India, Canada, and parts of the European Union, have already imposed partial bans on TikTok, especially on government devices. And the debate is now expanding beyond TikTok, with the security growing around other Chinese-owned apps like CapCut, Temu, and Shein. Capitol Dome at night, TikTok logo fades to black, crowds at tech rallies. As the Congress weighs the future of the TikTok in America, the battle lines are drawn between digital freedom and national security and global tech competition. New bill under review. Public hearings expected this fall. Stay tuned for updates on TikTok privacy and global policy.